Can you believe I've been traveling the world for 14 years and this makes year 15? We're starting off the 15th year of Tony versus the world. I am in Quito, Ecuador. I just arrived to my hotel. It's really late, but we're going to get the adventure started anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tony versus the world, year 15. Jade, hit my drop.
No, Tony versus the world!
And just like that, it is morning, my first time in Quito. Hopefully it is your first time, and I got a couple of things on my list that we're going to check out in the city in this video. So let's not waste no more time. Let's go explore, boys. Let's go. First stop in the city is Parque AirBnB. Don't kill me because I might be butchering that name. In fact, I probably am. But this is just like a huge park in the middle of the city that we're going to check out. And then we got a couple other things on the list, especially getting some food. That's going to be almost the number one on our list. We're going to take a little stroll in the park and then get to the food. Let's go. The city of Quito is one of the highest elevation cities on the planet, and you can see a lot of the houses built on the hills all the way up there. You shouldn't have to worry about elevation sickness. 6,000 feet shouldn't affect you that much. It doesn't affect me, so you guys should not have to worry about it at all. We're gonna go take a look at the rest of the park and see the rest of the city. Let's go, boys. Yo, just walking around the city, I found out a bunch of interesting things about Quito. Quito was actually founded on top of an old Incan city, which make it one of the oldest cities in South America, if not the oldest. And it goes all the way up to 9,000 feet in elevation. That's why you can see back there, all those houses are built on all these different hills right there. And I am up high in this particular park. That's why I can see up all over this valley and all into the city. You can come to this park. I can show you what the name is. I'm not going to say it again because I butchered it the last time, but we're going to go take a look at the rest of the city. Let's go. Okay, so check this out. Next stop on the list is Virgin of the Panacea. It's a huge statue that we're going to show you in 2 seconds, but most importantly, when you come up here, you can literally see the entire city. And I'm talking about the entire city. This place is so high up on a mountain, you can't miss anything, and this shows you all of the colorful houses down there in the valley. This is one stop that you definitely can't miss. And like I said, there's a huge statue right up there that we're going to show you in 2 seconds as soon as I walk up there. But another thing that I wanted to tell you, even though Ecuador is technically on the equator, it is not always hot here. Right now, it's about maybe 69 degrees, something like that. People are still wearing short sleeves, but it is not as warm as you might think that it is. Also, I'm wearing a light little jacket because it's also kind of raining outside. That's why I'm standing underneath these trees. But as soon as it stops raining, we're going to go see the statue up there. And then there's another little restaurant that is literally right down these steps that we're going to go take you to see. That's also going to be on the list. I got this from a recommendation from one of the locals, so please do not blow this spot up, and it's super cheap, especially if you're bringing American dollars. So matter of fact, they all spend dollars here, so it's really cheap. Usually the meals are going to be like about $4, maybe $4, maybe $5, something like that. But we're going to go test it out. Let's go check the statue out in 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Okay, we kind of got lied to a little bit. This restaurant, Pim's, amazing. You definitely need to come here. The views of the entire city. The city is so colorful, and you get to see it when you're up high like this. This is definitely one of the places to come, but it's not as cheap as I said. It's nowhere near $4. These are American prices. The salmon was like, I don't know, maybe about $20, $30, something like that. but the appetizers, amazing. It was like a ceviche or something like that, but it had some fish and tomatoes and avocado. The sauce, listen, to die for. You definitely have to come here, but it's not as cheap as you want to think it is. It's probably like your bill is probably for one person is probably going to cost you $30-$40. So it's not extravagant, it's not anything crazy, but it's not like $2, $3, $4. But we are going to find a place that is. We're going to the artisanal market, and yeah, I've been told this is where you go to go get all your souvenirs. This is where all the tourists come, so we definitely got to go visit that. Let's get on the way, boys. We're out. And just like that, it's a new day. Listen. I tried to go out last night and see what Quito's nightlife was all about, but there was nobody on the streets. I mean, like 8 p.m., dead. Whole city was dead. Nobody on the streets. And I drove around for a little bit with an Uber driver to see if I could find something. Some of the clubs, everything was closed, but today is a new day and we've got new attractions to see. We are going to the equator, where the northern hemisphere of the earth meets the southern hemisphere, and then they show like different experiments of all the things that you could do on an equator. We are on the way, boys. Let's go. Okay, arriving to Mitad del Mundo, middle of the world. The ticket cost about $5 to get in. And if you didn't know, Uber is a thing in Ecuador. It took me maybe about 20 minutes to get here. The Uber was about $12. It's not too much. We got to see the north side of Quito. Now let's go see the monument. Let's go. So walking to this big monument, I can already tell you, this is not the actual equator. This is just a monument they made to it. And you can see the monument all the way in the background. We're gonna get up there in 1 second. The actual equator is maybe about 200 meters that way. We might go there, we might not. It just depends on time. Let's go check it out and then see what else this place has to offer. Let's go. So according to this landmark, we're standing on the northern hemisphere. And now you can see we're on the southern hemisphere. All right, I know that was stupid, but just bear with me. I came all the way here to do this. Let me live. Okay, so the monument's pretty big and you can actually go inside. That's what we're about to do right now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the monument at the equator. We're supposed to be at 0 latitude, but technically we're not really. The actual equator is maybe like 200 meters back that way. And you're supposed to be able to do certain different things, like balance different things like eggs and stuff on a pin and stuff like that. And maybe the water would flush the other way and that type of stuff. Yeah, it's cool, but that's not where we're really at. But let's just pretend we are. I paid $5 to get in here, so yeah, let's just enjoy it. All right, gang, we just wrapped up the tour of Mitad del Mundo, middle of the world, middle of the earth, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to be 0 latitude. Yeah, we already talked about that. Next on the list is going to be the cable cars of Quito. It's supposed to be called Periférico something. I can't even remember what it is. You'll see when we get there. Let's go. We're out. All right, so driving up this mountain, it is really chilly out here. Lucky I got my jacket. Make sure if you guys come up here, we are in the mountains. Bring some long sleeves or a jacket like I do, and let's go buy a ticket. All right, on the cable cars, I can't lie, this is one of the slowest cable cars that I've taken. I hate to say it, a little bit on the boring side. I thought it was going to go through the city. No. We're not going through the city. We are going up the mountain, like literally straight up the mountain. The city is back that way. You can kind of see it, but not really. I mean, it's way back there. I don't know. We're going to take the ride and then come all the way back down. It was a $10 ticket to come all the way up here. I guess see the views all the way at the top of the mountain. So hopefully that's worth the $10. We're going to see when we get up there. I'll check you guys when we get up there. Let's go. We're at the top. Once you get off the cable car, there's a bunch of dog park areas, like this big wide open area, and some trails to walk all the way up to the mountains. D2. The sign here says we are about 4,000 meters above sea level, and you can see it and you can feel it too. We're gonna go check out the views of the city and then go all the way back down because it's cold up here. All right, gang, we're wrapping this one up. I saw the views. We got to the top. I hear the thunderclouds rumbling and hear the thunder. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't. Trust me, I can. And it's also cold. You can feel it all the way up here. We're 4,000, 5,000 meters above sea level. Yeah, you might be able to even skip this one on your trip to Quito. Just watch my video and you can see the views of the city. Once you take your pictures, that's about it. It's time for me to go. I'm going back down the cable car, back into the city, and get something to eat because I am starving. Let's go. We're out. All right, gang, and we can call that a wrap. I got my fill of the cable cars. Once you get up there, you can feel how cold it is. We are literally on top of a mountain, maybe 4,000, 5,000 feet above sea level, and trust me, you can feel it. You can start to feel that little tiny bit of altitude sickness getting to you. It's really hard to breathe. And they got hiking trails up there that you can do. Some people could do it. It's not for me, not on this trip. Now we're going back down. I'm going to show you the views of Quito that you get from these cable cars in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Not gonna lie, gang, I could have done without that. That really wasn't worth the $10. I got to see the views. They were pretty cool, but yeah, this is a miss on Tony versus the World tourist meter. And just that quick, we back in the hotel, and I am starving. Like I said, I'm trying to find the best empanadas in the city. I think I got a place, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm probably going to ask some people and, you know, let the locals point me in the right direction. So yeah, let's go. This whole thing is a big giant empanada. You know, empanadas are usually small. No, this thing is huge. And I'm about to kill it. Starving. Bro. Trust me, I tried to eat all of this, but I can't. I can't stuff myself with all of this. It was great though. We're going back to the hotel. I'm out. All right, family, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I got to the hotel, I went right to sleep. That empanada put me down. It quite literally was the biggest empanada I've ever seen, I've ever eaten, and ever experienced. Just period. And speaking of experiences, now you know when you come to Ecuador, when you come to the city of Quito, you know what experiences to do because you watched this video all the way to the end. But I got something else for you. The next video is going to be the city of Baños. The city of Baños is called the adventure capital of Ecuador, and you can already tell we're going to have some amazing adventures there, and I'm going to put that video up next. Hopefully you guys learned something in this video. Hopefully you guys actually get off your couch and actually go and see the world, because it's a wonderful place. I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.